Okay, so you wait till evening time. You make your way to the cemetery, which is a walled-in cemetery, and they have all assortments of various tombs. Some are inscribed, others are virtually unmarked. And you go to the certain corner that you know of, and there's this big stone mausoleum. The front gate is kind of like hanging off its hinge, and you walk into the shadows inside of it, and turn around a short corner, down some stairs, and you are suddenly staring down a long hallway. You can hear muffled sound of lots of voices coming from somewhere far away. There's a man that looks like a beggar, and he looks up at you, and his teeth are filed into points, and he looks a little bit pale and diseased.
How much are you willing to pay to get in there?
Whatever it takes.
Good answer.
What'd she say?
He gestures, down the hallway, as in you may pass.
Off we go. I really want to remember what that guy looked like, so I can turn into him later.
Okay. You all make your way down this dark corridor, and you come into a large room. There is a kind of like a sunken-in area of the floor that's just filled up with pillows, and there is all kinds of people just lounging about it, smoking on something that smells really spicy. There are people milling about and mingling. A woman passes by you, and half her face is deformed, the other half looks otherworldly beautiful. And she's very scantily clad, and she says,
Hello there. Are you looking for a good time?
Always.
A time of sorts. You wouldn't call it a good time, but...
However, I'm here on business.
That's unfortunate. I can show you something you would never forget.
I believe it.
she passes on to whoever the next prospective buyer may be.
Alrighty then.
A man approaches you, and he has a hood up so you can barely even see his face, and he says,
Spiders. I said spiders. You want spiders?
Why would I want spiders?
What? Why wouldn't you want spiders? They go all sorts of places. Places you wouldn't dream they could.
What do you mean?
I'll take a look at your spiders.
He pulls out his hand, and there's a tarantula on it.
Yes. I take it.
The tarantula walks gingerly onto your hand and starts climbing up your arm and begins to try to get itself underneath your collar, under your shirt.
She likes you. I make you a good deal.
How much?
What do you have? Are you dealing in substance or flesh?
Coinage.
Coin. What can I do with coin? The spiders don't want coins.
You never know. I could want it.
Okay, so he's messing around with the Spider-Man. What are the rest of you guys doing?
Well, we're here asking around about that guy, right? The Acacius.
You want to ask around about Orion or about Acacius?
Actually, I think we should do both, really.
Which one
Acacius
first?
first.
Let's do Acacius first, because I don't think that can really hurt, since we already...
That
Okay.
might
Know
draw the
about
attention
him.
of...
Yeah,
see what
like
we can-
let
just see
everybody
what we
know
can
we're
get,
looking
yeah.
for this guy.
I
Do you
only
know
got a
this guy
12
looking?
streetwise.
You had a 12, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's not so good.
I know.
You're not getting any...
10.
And you're trying the same thing?
No.
No, what was that?
I don't know, I just felt like rolling.
I'm doing it.
Alright, that's one freebie. I'm not giving you any more
I'm doing
freebies
it.
after that. Alright, what are you doing?
I'm checking around about Acacius. Discreetly.
Okay, so he's already failed it. Go ahead.
Rob.
Too shabby, 23.
23. Okay. So you find a woman with blonde hair, and she is wearing a black dress. It's very loose, and she has it tied at the waist with a kind of like a silken rope belt. And she has a golden necklace, and hanging from it is what looks like a golden eagle amulet. So, have a seat with me.
Okay.
My name is Layla.
Layla, huh?
Yes. Did I stutter?
A little.
I can see we're going to get along quite well. What do you want?
I would like to know about this Acacius person. He's a strange guy.
Acacius. He's tried to lay his paws on me more than once.
I can see why. I'm going to do that after we're done talking.
I believe we're done now. She stands up, slaps you, and uses her claws when she does it.
Okay. Ooh.
A man steps out of the shadows nearby and punches you right in the gut.
Okay. Then I make an Okay. That actually hurt.
Come over to see if you need any help.
Alright, I'll do my street.
So, you, Mr. Sly Assassin type, you immediately realize you guys are making a big scene down here.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I couldn't control myself.
It's at this point, I would like to...
You can still go talk to that Layla girl if you want to, but you better hurry up.
I think I will. I'm going to go bluff and be like, man, I'm sorry about that asshole. I didn't know anything about him before I came down here, but
Of course you didn't.
obviously he doesn't know how to talk to a lady properly.
I
He is
should.
not very gentlemanly at all.
No.
Let's hope you are not so crude.
I try not to
Or maybe
be.
just very stupid.
I'm just looking for a little background information is all.
Sure.
Anything you could tell me, personal habits, maybe business relationships, things like that. I'd be more than appreciative.
I wouldn't recommend getting involved with Acacius, either as a business relationship or as a personal friend. He's a very obsessive man, and once you do a favor for him, he expects the world from you.
I'll just have to set him straight.
I guess so.
I see that you're in the company of a couple of females. They should take special precaution.
It's cool. I think they can handle themselves. Look,
So be it.
I don't think I'd be hanging around them if they couldn't.
Would that be all?
No. Perhaps you could tell me maybe about some specific dealings he has with a certain... what was the guy's-
Orion?
Orion?
Yes. They have been enemies, rivals, for quite a while. Drunken insults. I am pretty sure that Acacius has outstanding drug debts to him. And there was something else. Oh, yes. Well, maybe we shouldn't talk about that.
Does it have to do with an affair? Because that's the oldest story in the book.
That's actually not what I was thinking of. But do tell me about this affair.
I didn't say anything about an affair.
I'll show you mine if you
You
show
said
me
a
yours.
fair.
I said a fair, like a festival, a gathering of people. Do you want me to roll a bluff check? Because I will.
Do you think I'm as dumb as you look?
Let me roll the bluff.
You could roll a
Go
40. Or,
Well, that's a 34.
okay.
Okay, so you trick her out of giving you some more information.
Yeah.
There was a incident where Acacius was hired out by Orion to bring in some specialized cultists to a gathering of sorts. They turned out to be Yuan-Ti, and instead of summoning the Hedolith, they tried to summon in serpent demons and got 2 people killed.
Wow.
Somebody shit the bed on that one.
That is fancy.
Yes, well, that is a bit of a sore spot, I would say.
Probably. You mentioned drug debts.
Yes.
How outstanding.
I'm sure he could pay for them if he sold some of his family heirlooms.
Oh.
I don't think that would happen, though.
Because he's so obsessive, right?
Sure. Where's
Well,
this going?
You know, sometimes I don't know, but it's fun to be along for the ride. Nice talking to you. Later.
Best of luck in whatever your endeavors are.
Okay.
Okay, so that seems pretty successful. What about gathering info on Orion? Or are you worried that you're going to cause too much?
Actually, just because I'm a little wary, I'd like to divide our efforts and say y'all go ahead. I'm gonna just walk into some shadows and walk out a different person because I can do that.
Oh, you're a changeling, are you? Okay, what do you want to look like?
I would say just look more Palagosian. Well, I was already looking Palagosian. It's like, I would say, I want to look like a Verlin type, you know, red hair and pale skin and stuff.
Okay.
Something not too
So
commonly
your skin
seen.
goes from olive to fair, and your hair goes from like dark brown to...
Yeah, my features go from more
Auburn.
fine and pointy to rugged and square.
All right. Very well.
All right.
Go ahead and make your streetwise
Yeah,
check.
I'd like to make a fresh streetwise. This is about Orion now. Oh my god, it's 11.
That succeeds, right?
A couple of thuggy guys, you know,
Oh, this is
turn
awesome.
towards you and they're like, "You better not be asking around here, unless you want to get yourself beat up."
What about
Yeah.
the... I'd like to make a bluff check and tell these guys...
really good.
Well, I'd like to make a bluff check and tell these guys that actually, I'm trying to get something to him that he's been looking for, but I haven't been able to find him. So if you're employees of his, you could probably stand to benefit from this.
Oh, yeah? Well, let's see it. What do you got for him?
Fine Typherian wine.
He does like that stuff, doesn't he? Yeah. All right, go ahead.
I show him the bottle. I've got a bottle of Typherian wine.
Make your bluff check.
Okay. 18.
18. Let me just...
Pushing the envelope.
Okay.
Oh, I know.
I think 18 is probably good for these guys. What are we at, level 6? Okay, yeah, 18 is good for these guys.
Thank you, Zahir.
Yeah. Okay, so the guy who's slightly more brain and less brawn says, "Oh, man, I didn't know that.
Well, why didn't you just say so to begin with?
Well, I was trying not to have it stolen from me, you know?
Well, you know, we gotta keep a lookout for Orion's
I
background.
appreciate that you are loyal, you know, employees. I think that's a good thing. I try to be myself. That's why I was
Of course
trying
we're
to be...
loyal. He pays us well.
Indeed.
Especially after that last sum of money he made. It's nice getting a dip into that.
Well, that's awesome. He told me something similar, and that's why he wanted to celebrate with this wine. Perhaps you might want to share a little about that. I don't know all the details, but it sounds so fascinating. It's a 22 bluff.
he's like,
Shouldn't you be talking to Drake about that?
Oh, you're right. I forgot. Sorry. Well, anywho, if you could give him this bottle and just let him know it's from a friend,
"I'll take that."
you're gonna give it to him, right?
He's gonna think he's the one who stole it. He's gonna think he's the one who stole it.
Okay,
No,
well,
these are thugs that Orion has hired out.
okay, cool. Well, thank you very much, guys.
Okay.
I would then like to get back with them and say we need to tail these people.
Those guys?
I demonstrate my -2 stealth to you.
Well, you walk behind me. I was like,
He rolls his
pretty
stealth
light
check
on your
and
feet.
It becomes easier to see.
You
Am I hidden?
No longer
I think,
are you a guy just standing there, but you're a guy looking like he's trying to hide.
okay.
Obviously.
I'd like to. Yeah, you should follow them. I'm gonna follow you.
Okay.
Why don't
Alright.
why don't you just go then come back?
Where
and
should
then
we
go
where
back.
should we meet up? Like I could follow them and then come back.
Where? I mean, I'm sure we met up at a tavern of sorts. Probably. That's what adventurers do, right?
Sure.
So just our place we've been staying. You know, standard.
So is that We have to leave the Undercity though.
Well, if you guys think you can try to find something else, I mean, I say go for it. But this looks like a decent lead.
They're.
Just find us at.
Well, they're gonna take the bottle to him, so we'll see where he is.
Oh. So clever. Isn't it half drunk?
Huh?
Haven't you like drank most of it?
Oh. You don't know me, man. No, that's nothing.
No, I mean the bottle that you gave to him.
Oh no, I just took a couple sips. I just said I took a couple sips. That's all.
Okay. I didn't mean that.
No, I try to be all no. Klaus is business when he's business, and he's everything else when he's not.
Work's work, and the titty bar is a titty bar.
There you go, Brice. There you go. Words to live by.
Okay, so you're wanting Oota to follow the thugs, and you're gonna trail behind that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then you two are just gonna go hang out at.
Is there a place to go here, like a bar or like
in the Undercity?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Okay.
There are no bars, just brothels.
Yeah, there's going to be a number of different rooms. Some of them are public, some of them are private.
Okay,
And
so
there definitely would be a large tavern type area with every kind of race, a lot of rough and tumble types.
is there like a one that we know of?
Yes. Or
Okay.
at least he can point you in the direction. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not hard
Okay,
to
meet
find.
us at that one.
It's
Follow.
hard to find.
Okay, cool.
You
All
just,
the guys
you just
are
follow
back
the
there.
sound of like a bar brawl.
All right, that's cool. They're gonna sit down here then. We'll meet back at the
Me and,
tavern down here then.
What's your name again?
Frost.
Frost. Me and Frost.
Okay, Arania and Frost, you guys go to a tavern where like, a guy's like strangling another guy and beating his face in, and people are like throwing knives at a target, and
I'm all like, I've never been to anything like this before.
you look at the bar and there's like a man, a pirate, a minotaur, maybe a half-orc.
I fit right in here.
Yeah,
from the forest.
everything is here.
You're so
Everyone's like
country.
missing a tooth or like has a scar. It smells like 100 years of spilled alcohol.
I'm absolutely keeping to myself right now.
Okay. So, why don't you make a stealth check to follow these thug guys?
12 and 13.
Wow. Okay, they have no idea that you're falling behind them, and I guess you can make one too.
All right, yeah. Well, okay, yeah. 32.
You have no idea where he is at. You think he's following you. He
That's
said he was going
insane.
to.
At some point, they're about to look back like, is there a cat behind us? And you're like, meow. And they keep going.
Okay, so you follow these.
I can hide in any shadow.
You follow these thug-like guys to what looks like a warehouse type building. Nothing. It's actually on kind of a crummy part of the city, and they go into a back door, and you're kind of listening in from outside the building, and you can hear them just kind of doing their thing. The dumb guys talking about let's just drink a little bit of this. It looks real good. I don't know. Orion might notice. Hey, it looks like somebody already drank out of it a little bit.
Damn it, Danny, put it down.
I didn't notice that before. It was real dark down there. You know how my eyes get. Someone else mentions Drake will be showing up soon, and you better get the place cleaned up.
We don't know who this Drake guy is.
That's who the thug said you should talk to about the information
Alright, so
as
here we
to
hang.
Orion's recent big cache.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anywhere I can hide within eyeshot of the door?
Yeah, there's like busted up barrels and crates and stuff in an alleyway. So it's like a back door that they went through. So you're just kind of hanging out in an alley, listening to a drunk guy sing.
You guys are like the
Okay,
foot
so
playing right
what
now.
That's like a cat's tail.
All right, you're just like kind of listening, and you're probably thinking that this sucks. I'd imagine because I'm just like, yeah, it does, and I just like appear like right next to you.
You probably shouldn't do that because I,
Sorry,
could scream. And
force a
no.
habit,
She might do
sorry.
like a back this thing. I have
I guess that's true. I don't like people.
dexterous.
I don't like people sneaking
Oh,
up
can
on
I
me
do
either.
that? Can I try to like get him around the neck?
Yeah,
That'd be
sure.
awesome. I'm not gonna hurt you.
Okay, no. What are you? Yeah, what are you coming at here?
Just make your attack roll. There should be attacks. Where it hit plus 12.
I hope I don't actually hurt
Versus
you.
reflex.
What is it? Is
You don't
this an
have to if you
AC
don't want
or
to.
Huh?
is this an AC?
Probably a reflex.
I just want to see if I can
Okay.
actually get him. 12. Wait, it's a
Yeah, you got
it. All right. It's been so long since I've done this. This is terrible.